Well, a jury is now seated, and both sides have presented opening statements in the trial of Michael Jackson-Bolanos, a Detroit man accused of killing Samantha Woll, a well-known Jewish community leader.
CBS News Detroit's Andres Gutierrez is on your block outside of the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice with more on what happened today.
Right after Samantha Woll's killing, many wondered if it was a hate crime, but law enforcement quickly ruled that out. And this afternoon, the prosecution laid out their case, saying that the suspected killer, Michael Jackson-Bolanos, was a prowler in her neighborhood looking to take things that weren't his and tragically took her life. The prosecution pointed out their key piece of evidence is Woll's blood that was found on the suspect's jacket weeks after the murder. They say forensic testimony is expected to confirm the high probability that the blood is Woll's. There's also video and phone records that place Jackson-Bolanos near Woll's home at the time of her death and show him breaking into cars in the area and trying to cover up the crime. Prosecutors say Jackson-Bolanos apparently Googled, quote, "black light sees what" shortly after the murder. There's also a jail phone call where Jackson-Bolanos dismissed his girlfriend's comment about washing the jacket linked to the crime.
There is a reason that we lock our doors at night when we go to sleep. It is because of people who lurk in the night, people who could do us harm. And this case is about one such person, a person who you will see on one particular night prowled through our community looking for opportunities to go into spaces that weren't his to go into and to take things that were not his to take. And the most important thing that he ended up taking that night was the life of a woman named Samantha Woll.
The time frame that they say that this happened in is virtually impossible. Virtually impossible for him to come in there and stab her that many times, beat her up in less than a minute, and then he's seen on camera at 4:23. Not 4:24, at 4:23, walking in front of Greektown Casino, walking towards individuals who were outside, striking. Made no attempt whatsoever to conceal himself. Had he been involved in a bloody murder, surely you're not going to walk towards people. You will be covered in blood. People would notice that as you walk by somebody being covered in blood after the way that crime scene looked.
And so the prosecution is expected to call their first round of witnesses when court resumes tomorrow morning at 9. Reporting in downtown Detroit, Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.